How's it going, guys? Here, Duelist, and you know who we got here. We got Mise Day for Duo. Mise, what'd you do today, buddy?
Today, with the new support included, I went X1 with Fluffals today. And I'm going to show you how I happen to do that. It's phenomenal being able to go first and second and not have to worry about a one-track thing and being stopped by hand traps all the time. So, of course, standard stuff, triple dog, searchers for any Fluffal or edge and sabers added to hand. You have this time around 3 copies of Fluffal Penguin, not just for the usefulness of it being sent to the graveyard as fusion material, but also as well to utilize the effect to summon the newly released Fluffal Dolphin. In doing so, Fluffal Dolphin allows you to set Toy Vendor from grave, and if it uses a fusion material, you can recycle like fusion monsters. It's a really, sorry, not fusion monsters,
Fusion spells.
Yeah, fusion spells. Also, it's great material to use for Bahamut Shark and Toad.
Yeah.
And of course, the usual triple bear, triple wings. Toy Vendor Searcher, a great overall material for things that require one or more materials, or one or more additional materials. And of course, Wings Toy Vendor effect makes it awesome. And the one-ofs, I have Fluffal Cat, Fluffal Sheep. A lot of people have been opting for 2. I'm in a great deal of agreement with them. You can get out like additional summons that will push out further control atmosphere. And again, just another namesake for utilization of Frightful Fusions. And Fluffal Cat helps you recycle polymerization from the grave. After the Fluffals, we get the Edgems, 3 Edgem Scythe. This is a major MVP in the Fluffal game. Being able to do turn 0 interactions and blow up pretty essential utilities off the field, and to be able to go into powerful fright for monsters that utilize like stuff like Fluffal Cat or Fluffal Penguin's effect off the fusion summon from that. Of course, triple Edgem Chain. If it's sent from hand or field to grave, search for fright for card, have it to hand if it attacks at a copy of itself. And Edgem Sabers, that Lost Art fashion, fantastic stuff. Also standard for any of the Fright for Fusions, especially Fright for Tiger. You can put a card from your hand on top of your deck to special summon it from grave and defense. And for a hand trap lineup, just 2 Ash Blossom. And, an Artifact Scythe, I heard this online through another really well-renowned Fluffal player, David B. He incorporated a really good play with Dagda and Scythe, especially in regards to utilizing such beginning turn opportunities with Frightful Cruel Whale. Popping this in a card your opponent controls and then locking them out of the extra deck is some pretty cheesy fashion, and I really like it. And more standard stuff onto the spells, out of the monsters. Sorry, 3 Foolish Burial Goods, getting the Toy Vendor, and another new utility in here, Fright for Repair. Come up to that one.
Looks nice as an OG secret.
Oh yeah, definitely, and just a great card. I'm still hoping they'll make like an OTS Ultimate of it.
That'd be sweet.
Triple polymerization, standard stuff in regards to being searched out and utilizing for generic fusion summoning. The triple copy of Toy Vendor, of course. These bad boys help you get extra like Fluffal Edgem materials into the grave, or when it's sent from field or sent to grave from anywhere. Pardon me. You get to add a Fluffal Edgem Saber from deck to hand. And then Fright for Patchwork, add a poly and an Edgem monster. Edgem monster from deck to hand. It's a great utility, great way to excel in the fusion summoning. And of course, as mentioned earlier on, Fright for Repair. You can target a fusion monster in your graveyard.
Send an extra deck, make it special, a Fluffal or Edgem monster from your graveyard. You can banish this card from the grave, special summon a Fluffal or Edgem monster from your hand.
Yeah, so primarily you want to use it for its graveyard effect, because Fright for Cruel Whale has a second ability that allows you to send Fright for cards from deck or extra deck to grave. So you send this, banish it, and then you can even special summon Penguin, then use the Penguin to special summon Dolphin, even if you happen to normal summon Dog, and it becomes a great opportunity to utilize like everything.
That's insane.
It really is. And of course, last but not least, the one Fright for Fusion. This has come in so handy for me like all day. I always happen to get into either an Edgem Scythe and an Edgem Chain, or just 2 Edgem Chain, but I could make 2 level 9s to go into Calamities, and thanks to the Edgem Chain's effect, being able to search this out made that a lot easier. So that's the main deck there. Going into the extra deck where all the magic happens, of course. Double copy of Fright for Sabretooth, when it's fusion summoned, special summon a Frightful fusion monster from your graveyard. All Frightful monsters get 400 attack, and if it's fusion summoned by using 3 or more materials, then it can be destroyed by battle or card effect. Then there's Frightful Kraken. Once per turn, you can target and send monster your opponent controls to the graveyard. If you do that, it cannot attack directly, but even still, once per turn, it can attack additionally, so it can attack twice. And after that, it does the Dante thing, where it goes to defense position. It's a soft once per turn, so you could use its effect, fusion summon the Sabertooth, special summon the Kraken, repeat the process, or have a newly born attacker.
Oh my god. It's
absolutely insane. And of course, double copy of Frightful Tiger. You don't have to rely on taking space up for a Twin Twister, Cyclones, or anything like that. This is primarily for nailing back row and just like additional monster pieces that could, just be minorly gunned out of the way. And it gives off a great bonus as well. All Frightful monsters you control get 300 attack for each Frightful and Fluffal monster you control. And of course, the Mac Daddy himself, the newly released Cruel Whale. Of course, when it's fusion summoned, you can destroy a card on both players' field, and once per turn as a quick effect, you can send a Frightful card from deck or extra deck to the graveyard and give him an attack equal to half his original attack. So again, with this, you want to use that effect, send the repair to the graveyard, he gains additional attack, and you gain a free special summon from hand for a Fluffal monster.
Okay.
So after the Frightful fusion monsters, just going on into the XYZs, I use Bahamut Shark and Toad. Of course, earlier on mentioned using the Penguin and the Dolphin, go into this bad boy, and of course I use True King of Calamities. Great way to, just maintain a first turn control board. If you don't happen to have like the Dagda stuff right away, then that's totally fine. It's not a big deal. You can still end on those pretty easily. And then for the links, Predaplant Verde Anaconda, I got the Cross Sheep, the Artifact Dagda, of course, and last but not least, I got an Appaloosa. It's a crazy, just technical twist that you'd be able to end on the Appaloosa, if not anything else in here. The options are pretty much limitless to how you can set a control and a great first turn for Fluffals of all things.
Okay, so...
Then, just really quick on the side deck there, it's nothing too special. I of course got the triple copy of Twin Twister, just in case the Tigers don't work out for me. I got triple Dark Ruler No More, and it's really hard to set up a decent board without still being Ash negated or anything like that if I happen to be going second, so I still want to set up some semblance of controller. I use a Sphere mode, so in the Adamantipator matchup, they wouldn't be able to use my Nibiru for anything, or anybody that happens to be running fossil stuff. It is really weird, but it could be very powerful rogue thing, so I watch my back with this little gem. But even still, I still use the Nibiru anyway, just in case of those other pesky spam summoning decks, and triple copy of Ghost Ogre to the side end just to maintain somewhat of a balance if I can manage that.
Oh,
and
fantastic.
that's pretty much everything, pardon me.
Thank you so much, Mise, for the profile. So fantastic seeing you playing top 4 today. You know what it is. Fight for life. Let's get it, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, share for more. Hit that notification bell to see the videos pop up. Twitch.tv/BasePanther Supreme. You know what it is, guys. Twitch.tv. Let's go. Hope everyone's staying safe and staying frosty.